Breaking news that's sending shockwaves through America: former President Donald Trump's potential return to office could trigger an unprecedented $2.5 billion stimulus package, with individual checks of up to $3,950 starting to hit bank accounts on January 25, 2025. But before we dive deep into this game-changing development, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay updated on the latest financial news that could impact your wallet. In a stunning announcement that has captured the nation's attention, Trump's economic team has unveiled plans for what could be the most substantial direct payment program in U.S. history. The proposed stimulus package, which is already being dubbed the American Prosperity Initiative, represents a dramatic shift in economic policy that could affect millions of American households. But what exactly does this mean for you, and how can you ensure you'll be eligible when the time comes? Let's break down the numbers that have everyone talking. The $2.5 billion package isn't just another routine government spending program, it's a calculated move designed to jumpstart the economy in ways we haven't seen before. The individual payments of $3,950 are significantly larger than previous stimulus checks, raising questions about the long-term implications for the national debt and inflation. But why this specific amount, and what's the strategy behind this bold economic move? The timing of these payments, scheduled to begin on January 25, 2025, isn't coincidental. This date marks just days after the potential presidential inauguration, suggesting a carefully orchestrated plan to immediately impact the economy. The question on everyone's mind is, will this massive injection of cash into the economy create the intended stimulus effect, or could it potentially lead to unintended consequences? As we delve deeper into the eligibility requirements, it's crucial to understand that these payments won't be distributed universally. The program has specific income thresholds and qualifying criteria that could affect who receives the full $3,950 amount. Singles earning up to $75,000 and married couples making up to $150,000 annually are expected to receive the full payment, with a gradual phase out for higher income levels. But what documentation will you need to ensure you qualify, and how can you prepare now? The economic rationale behind this massive stimulus package stems from Trump's economic advisors' analysis of current market conditions and their projections for 2025. They argue that this direct injection of cash into American households will serve multiple purposes, stimulating consumer spending, reducing household debt, and providing a buffer against potential economic headwinds. But critics are asking, could this lead to increased inflation, and how will the markets react? One of the most intriguing aspects of this stimulus package is its potential impact on various sectors of the economy. Retail, housing, and consumer goods industries are already preparing for what could be a significant surge in spending. Stock market analysts are closely monitoring these developments, with many predicting substantial movements in certain sectors. But which industries stand to benefit the most, and how can investors position themselves ahead of this economic event? The distribution mechanism for these payments has also been modernized compared to previous stimulus programs. The Treasury Department has announced plans to utilize an enhanced direct deposit system, cryptocurrency payment options, and even blockchain technology to ensure faster and more secure delivery of funds. But what steps do Americans need to take to ensure they're set up for the quickest possible payment? International reaction to this proposed stimulus package has been mixed, with some global markets showing concern about the potential impact on the dollar's value and international trade relations. Foreign investors are closely watching how this massive injection of capital might affect currency exchange rates and international business transactions. But what does this mean for America's position in the global economy? The political implications of this stimulus package are equally significant. Opposition leaders have raised questions about the timing and size of the payments, while supporters argue that it's necessary to maintain economic momentum. The debate has sparked intense discussions about fiscal responsibility and the role of government in economic intervention. But how will this affect political dynamics in Congress, and what legislative hurdles must be overcome? Looking at the broader economic picture, economists are divided on the long-term effects of such a large stimulus program. Some predict it could lead to a significant boost in GDP and job creation, while others warn of potential inflationary pressures and market distortions. The Federal Reserve's response to this program will be crucial in maintaining economic stability. But how will they balance stimulus effects with inflation concerns? The impact on small businesses and entrepreneurs is another critical aspect to consider. The stimulus package includes provisions for increased consumer spending, which could benefit local businesses and startups. However, questions remain about how this sudden influx of cash might affect wage pressures and hiring patterns. What strategies should business owners implement to capitalize on this opportunity? For individual Americans, financial planning in anticipation of these payments becomes crucial. Financial advisors recommend creating strategic plans for using these funds, whether for debt reduction, investment, or necessary purchases. But what's the smartest way to utilize this stimulus money, and how can recipients maximize its long-term benefit? The technological infrastructure supporting this massive payment distribution is unprecedented. The Treasury Department has partnered with leading financial technology companies to ensure smooth delivery and prevent fraud. But what security measures are in place, and how can recipients protect themselves from potential scams? Healthcare implications of this stimulus package are also noteworthy, as some provisions are expected to address medical debt and healthcare costs. This could provide relief for millions of Americans struggling with medical expenses. But how will this affect the healthcare industry, and what changes might we see in healthcare access and affordability? The housing market is another sector that could see significant impacts from this stimulus program. Real estate experts are already speculating about potential effects on home buying patterns and rental markets. Could this lead to another housing boom, and what should potential homebuyers know? Environmental considerations haven't been overlooked in this package, with certain provisions aimed at promoting green energy initiatives and sustainable development. But how will these environmental aspects be balanced with economic growth objectives? The role of state and local governments in implementing and supplementing this federal stimulus program is crucial. Many states are already developing complementary programs to maximize the impact of these federal funds. But how will different states approach this opportunity, and what additional benefits might be available at the local level? Education and workforce development are also key components of this stimulus package, with provisions for student debt relief and job training programs. But how will these initiatives be implemented, and what opportunities will they create for career advancement? The global supply chain implications of this stimulus package cannot be ignored. With increased consumer spending power, demands on manufacturing and logistics systems could surge. But how will businesses adapt to meet this increased demand, and what challenges might arise? Consumer behavior patterns are expected to shift significantly with this injection of capital. Retailers and service providers are already preparing for changed spending habits and new consumer preferences. But what products and services will see the biggest boost, and how should businesses prepare? The digital economy stands to experience substantial growth from this stimulus program, with increased online shopping and digital service usage expected. But how will this affect traditional brick-and-mortar businesses, and what adaptations will be necessary? As we approach the distribution date, it's essential to stay informed about any updates or changes to the program. The political landscape could shift, economic conditions might change, and implementation details could be modified. How can you ensure you don't miss any crucial updates? Remember, while this stimulus package represents a significant opportunity, it's crucial to approach it with careful planning and consideration. Whether you're an individual, business owner, or investor, understanding how to maximize these benefits while minimizing potential risks will be key to long-term success. Before we conclude, let me remind you to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all developments regarding this stimulus package and other crucial financial news. Your financial future could depend on staying well informed about these important economic developments. What questions do you have about this stimulus package? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to share this video with friends and family who might benefit from this information. Stay tuned for our upcoming videos where we'll dive even deeper into specific aspects of this stimulus package and provide detailed guidance on making the most of these payments. Together, we'll navigate this significant economic event and work towards financial success in 2025 and beyond.